What's up, everyone? Hey out there, everybody on YouTube. This is your man JD Olson right here at Keisha Dojo Martial Arts Unleashed. I'm here at my home gym this time, and I have an answer for you guys. I've gotten several questions on what can I do to improve my flexibility, my mobility when it comes to martial arts training, more specifically kicking and jiu-jitsu. So today I'm going to show you guys several things that I teach my students as well as I use myself to increase that mobility and that flexibility to make my jiu-jitsu better, to make my kicking better. So let's not waste any time, let's get right into this. So the first one is what we call windshield wipers. And so I'm sitting in this position right here. I have my foot touching my knee, my other leg is in the back. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my chest to my knee. And then as I do this, I walk forward and I drive my hips to the mat. And the windshield wiper part is right here with my legs. And you can just sit here and do this for a little bit, or you can continue on and go back and forth. And so you stretch, drive your hips down, and come back. And this is the first one. This is the easiest one. And like I said, some people will go really high, and that's fine. You're getting a little bit of stretching in your knee and stuff, but you're not getting the hip flexibility. So when you do this, when you go forward, I really want you to push down in your hip. And like I said, if you want, you can just sit here and practice the windshield wiper motion until you go back. That's your first one. Second one is a rocking chair, but it's a modified rocking chair. So if I turn profile to make this easier to see. So we do this thing where we're sitting in our base position and I rock back and I switch my legs. That's a standard rocking chair motion. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push up and I'm gonna push into my hip. I'm gonna make sure I'm driving my hip forward, and then I rock back, I switch out, and I push into my hip. So I'm driving forward and I go back. If you want to add a break fall to it, that's fine. I recommend doing that, but you don't have to. I'm not just for the sake of the noise on the camera today, but normally I'd break fall and I'd come up. Break fall and come up. And so that's my second one. So it's a modified rocking chair motion. Rocking chair I showed you guys, and then I come up into my hip, into my hip line. Okay. Most of us know traditional standard stretch. Okay, we know this here, we know this here, and sometimes we even put the leg across to go here. But one that we don't always do, and that will help you guys out, is to bend this leg a little bit, slide your hand down, grab the side of your foot, and now extend your leg out. Okay, and it's cold in the morning and I haven't warmed up a whole lot, which brings me to my next part. Whenever you're gonna stretch, make sure you do about 3 minutes of a warm up, shadow boxing, jumping jacks, jumping rope, running, something to get your muscles loosened up so when you stretch, you don't pull something. But go back to the motion. So I'm here, I grab the side of my foot, and then when I extend, you're gonna feel the pull way more in the back of your quads and all that stuff. You're like, oh man, that's a really good stretch. And then you release it, and then you can practice and do it again and again. And once you got that one down, then you can flex your foot and force the stretch even more, okay? And of course, we do this on each side. So that's our third one. All right, back to the rocking chair motion. What I want to do is when I drive my chest down and I do that kind of that same motion, but I'm going to lay down this time and I'll back up. And at this point, you bring this over and you're going to try to grab your own foot so you can pull. And now I creepy crawl my hands to get more of a stretch. Go out, you'll feel one type of stretch. Go up on a 45, you'll feel a different stretch. And then go straight up and you'll feel another stretch. And then of course, we switch this out. I grab my foot, first one, straight out. Okay, hold and then release. And then I creepy crawl out on a 45, different stretch. And then finally, Go towards the camera. And that's my third type of stretch for that. And of course, flipping all this over, bring your leg on top, feeding your hands inside, grabbing my knee or my shin bone and pulling in. Some people do this with a straight leg too. That's even better, I think. But I'm going right here and I just pull in and it's stretching out all of this right here. And again, you hold for a little bit, pull it in, release, switch it out, reach in, pull it in. There you go. And then last but not least, most of us know this one. It's not like a big secret. Grabbing this knee, pulling this across, but keeping this hand on the mat. Don't let yourself rock up, okay? Keep yourself flat, pulling yourself down, getting that good stretch in your back. And that's not the last one, I lied, I have one more. All right, bonus stretch. And this is mostly for jiu-jitsu, so I'll just be honest with that. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna rock up, I'm gonna rock back, touch my foot to the floor, rock up, rock back, touch my opposite foot to the floor. And you're just going one for one. 1, 2, and then of course you'll go 1, 2, 1, 2. And there you have it, guys. So those are several stretches I use for my mobility, for my martial arts, for my kicks, and for my jiu-jitsu. And of course, you can do leg lifts and you can do side leg lifts and all those things. And we've done videos on that before. That's why I didn't want to include it in this one because it's kind of redundant. But I wanted to give you something that I don't think I've given you before. And there you guys have it. Awesome. Well, that's the video tonight. See you guys later. You guys have a great day. This is JD and I'm out.